What up, players? I'm gonna go ahead and start chopping the dash up. I'm gonna be cutting off, just following this line right here, just to sit it in place and see where it fits to start doing little minor cuts. But this for sure has to go, so I'm gonna start doing that right now. Alright guys, so this is a piece that I cut off. Not the cleanest cut, but it's all gonna get sanded down pretty smooth, and just did that so it could fit up a little better. Still gonna have to chop, I think, this off. Go ahead and sit it in place and see how it looks. I forgot to show you guys, but this actually had an airbag sitting right here before, and I obviously got rid of that, and this is actually hitting the little piece that goes above or in front of the dash. So this is hitting that anyway, so I gotta chop this off too, make it pretty flat. Since it's glued on, can't really get it off. I'm gonna just cut it up as low as I could go. So I got this little piece cut off with the help of this tool, and now we're gonna go try and sit it in place right now. See if I could do this with one hand. So it's gonna look something like that. Obviously sitting all stupid right now, but see if I get it placed better. Alright, so I'm trying to get it to sit down right now, but it doesn't want to scoop back anymore. As you can see, these little tabs are stopping it from moving back. Those little tabs right there, there's one on each side stopping it from sliding back, so I'll go ahead and cut those off also, but see what happens. Also, just letting you guys know, this is not a how to do it, because I don't even know how to do it or what I'm doing. I actually got some pictures sent over by Project Second Gen on Instagram. He's done this to his Camaro, and he was able to explain to me how he did it a little bit, and he sent over some pictures, so I'm just going based off of that, and we're just gonna see how it comes out, because there's gonna be a lot of cutting and fitting and cutting and fitting to see what's hitting and what's not hitting. I'm like, these little problems I'm running into already, but just gonna be a lot of that. So I guess this is just gonna be a little video of like how I'm doing it. I don't know. All right guys, got it pretty close to where I want it. It's about the same thing on the other side over there. Just obviously it's floating right here. Gotta push it down, push that side down a little bit, but gonna have to cut a lot more than I thought right here to make sure it lines up with this panel under. I'm gonna line it up so it butts up with this right here. Go ahead and try and mark that out right now and just gets cutting. Made a little mark right there. I'm gonna take this corner off, little cut right there, cut right there. I'm gonna take off this whole corner into right here. These are all just to get it closer and closer to fitting in where I want it. I got it taped up right here. See, I got some pieces of tape holding it up. Did a couple little more cuts over here. You see that thin slice right there. I had to mess more with the airbag, little plastics, so it'll sit more flat over there in that corner. But you guys can see I got it lined up right here, pretty close. A little rough around the edges, but nothing we can't work with. Just go ahead and give you guys an inside look. All right guys, so I got the center console lined up right here with the shifter. Bruh, oh my god, shitty ass tape. All right guys, I got some more tape up for that little accident that happened. But I got the center console lined up with the shifter. Got the dash pretty lined up. Alright guys, after a lot of cutting and trimming and taking it off, putting it on, I got it pretty close right now. I really like how it looks right now. You can see the cut's not too straight, but once it gets reupholstered and everything, you ain't gonna tell. I don't really know what to do right here yet. I think I'm gonna end up just cutting it straight with the rest of it too to follow the same line, and then fab something up to just put like a plate straight down from right there. I don't know, still thinking of ideas. Just told this fool to come check out the mess I'm doing. Leave in the comments if you think he's gonna hate on it or talk shit about it or say I did a good job.
That's actually pretty fucking good.
Pretty nice, huh?
How you just gotta figure out brackets in the back or what on the inside?
Think yeah, taped up. Once the window's on, that shit ain't going nowhere.
Oh shit. Nah.
No, that guy that sent me the pictures, he did a little mounting bracket in the middle and then 2 little rods just holding on the sides. He did like a T-bar in the middle.
I was gonna say you should try to like cut it straight.
No,
And then,
yeah.
and then like kind of drop it so it
You're
sits
right,
on
because
here
in the
too.
picture the fiberglass started right here and went back.
See, now you could give this to Roberto and give him this, and if he scans this and scans the inside of this one
To make something like that, following the same shape.
the same shape, the inner shape of this one with the outer shape of this.
Pretty sick though, or what?
Yeah.
Pretty straight.
It's gonna be work regardless, but
Yeah.
it's pretty fucking.
Should have seen how I was looking at it this morning. I thought I overcut and fucking, it was all bad. All right, guys, we got Weto's honest opinion.
Trash ass work.
He was
The
lying.
idea was good.
He was lying for the video.
The idea was good, but the guy that did it fucking trash.
But
Nah, it looks pretty good.
that's pretty close. We're gonna wait till Fred gets home and then we'll go ahead and show him also. All right, guys. So Beto's been. Well, I was pretty busy today, so I haven't been home all day. Beto's working on the Camaro, continuing on the 6th gen interior parts. So he's been. Oh, now I can't see because it's tinted ass windows, but come from this side. He wants me to check it out. So I guess he did some cutting on the dash, and it looks like it's already installed somehow. Man, that's just gonna look savage. The cool thing is these AC things are gonna be fake, and then they're gonna go straight to nothing. He's gonna put the little Target fans right here. That'll be sick. Oh, this actually looks sick. The center console looks like it fits in here perfect. Dude, look at where it's sitting at on the shifter. Oh, I know. You can move the shifter all the way from park to first, like when it's centered. With just a little bit of finesse, the center console. How do you open this thing? The button's right there in the front. Oh, damn. Little, that big ass console. No, I was gonna say, I thought it opened like sideways, but with a little bit of love, this interior is gonna look like it's meant to be in here. So I think the hard part's gonna be the door. Look, it's pretty flush up top right there. Check it out. Oh shit, yeah, I didn't even know. I thought this was part of it. Yeah, this looks badass. I know the door panels are gonna be kind of tough, just like with this tightness, but yeah. Go ahead, take off in it. Just drive. No fucking dash, bro. But nah, it looks fucking sick in here. Alright guys, couple days later, and I ended up getting the rest of what I needed for the dash. I know the last time I recorded, it was set in place, holding up with tape, but that was just like this top piece held on. So I went and got the rest of like the guts and everything and the glove box. So I got that all put together right now, and so I'm gonna connect that and the center console all together once it's sat in place right now. Alright guys, I ended up disconnecting the shifter from the cable because I'm gonna have to end up moving it back. I gotta order longer shifter cable, so I just ended up disconnecting it so I have more room to play with the center console. And I'm gonna go ahead and put everything together. I'll show you guys how it looks once I got it put together. Alright guys, got it bolted up pretty good right now, connected to the center console. As you can see, kind of got the shifter floating in the air right now. Kind of a pretty big gap, but that's how it all connects together. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the seat in place, see how it feels, because the guy that did this to his car told me that he didn't really have room down here at the bottom to reach his pedals because of that plastic piece. I'm gonna put my seat in, see how it feels, see if it's bothering me. If it's bothering me, I'm gonna just chop it off also, but if it's not in my way, I'm gonna just leave it, because to me that looks pretty nice. Fits pretty well. Everything hooked up. Hopefully my sound guy could make that screen work. That'll be sick. But let's see right now when I put on the seats. Alright guys, I got the seat seated in. It's not really exactly where it goes. When I unplugged it and disconnected the seat, it was actually pushed all the way forward. So I kind of just sat the brackets a little further back just to give me an idea. And normally when it's in, it sits way lower too. You can see the headrest almost hitting. But I sat in it like this and I didn't really have any issues with my legs hitting. It was a little tight, but once the seat gets put in correctly, I'll be able to sit pretty good in it. Looks pretty nice too. Pretty tight with the center console. This thing's gonna look awesome once everything gets reupholstered, all the same color and everything. Alright guys, here's one last look real quick. Everything all together. Kinda pretty much done with it. Just waiting on a couple more pieces that I gotta get. I'm gonna get some new gauges. I ended up selling the Dakota Digitals that I had. Gonna need to make a couple brackets, probably one on the side, one on the other side, and then one somewhere here in the middle. I gotta make it to lift up my shifter also. So those are gonna be some pretty good points, and we'll see when I do that. Alright players, pretty much wraps up this video on Beto installing his dash and stuff. Like he said, he just got to throw in a couple brackets to make it like solid mounted in there, but it's sitting in there real nice. Kind of dark in here, but I just want to show you guys at the end before we close this off. He's got that auto meter dash in, which is going to be a whole separate video. We recorded installing this. Like I said, I just want to show you guys a clip of how it looked. I don't have the keys, so I can't turn it on, but you'll just have to check it out in the next video, guys. So hopefully if you're doing this into your car, this kind of helped out. Just make things a little simpler or easier for you. But if you have any questions on this whole thing, leave it in the comment section, and me or Beto could answer that for you and see if we could help you guys out. So thanks for sticking to the end, guys. Peace out.